Batman Arkham Knight is overrated. All right, now I know I'm about to get slandered for this take, but please just hear me out. The Arkham games are some of my favorite in all of gaming. All right, just point blank. But Arkham Knight, I felt like did a few things that really hindered my enjoyment of the game and the replayability overall. All right, now I'm not trying to make this video like 5 to 10 minutes long, so if you guys want me to expand on anything, just let me know. But one of my main things with this game, and I feel like everybody knows this, is the Batmobile. Okay, it's like a two double-edged sword. I should say it's a double-edged sword because it's a blessing and a curse. It's the first time we really get to use the Batmobile, but they spam it so many times, and I've seen the aura hype edits of evening the odds. Every time I see one of those, I get PTSD because of how many times they spam these boss battles. And for people who don't know, it's basically you're playing in the Batmobile, and then you have to fight off these waves of enemies, and they do it so many times. It's the rule of 3. When you do it more than 3 times, it starts to become so repetitive. And I'm talking, they did this in the main story. They did this in the side content. They even did this in the Mr. Freeze DLC. You're still fighting off waves of enemies. You have to defend GCPD. You have to defend Poison Ivy. You have to defend Barbara Gordon. It happens so many times, and I just got sick of it. And you know what the biggest slap in the face was? That some of the boss battles turned into tank battles. Okay, they did one where you're fighting against Red Hood and you got to sneak up against the Cloudburst or whatever the weapon they're using, shoot it, then run away, and then shoot it, then run away, and you do this about 5 or 6 times. But you know what's crazy? You know what's even insane? They reused this entire boss battle for Deathstroke, of all people, for one of the only people that can probably go hand to hand with Batman in these games. They reduced him to a Batmobile boss battle, which is insane. And then once you have to shoot it, run away, and then come back, and then he's finally like beat. You take him down in one hit. He like opens the lid, and then you just take him down in one hit. That was probably the biggest slap in the face when I was a kid, because I just stood there stunned. Because how do you have one of the best hand-to-hand fighters in DC just get reduced to a Batmobile boss battle? And why are we reusing boss battles in the first place for a game and studio that made some of the best boss battles in the series, like the Mr. Freeze boss battle? I think it was in City. What's up with that? And then speaking of boss battles, I feel like we just beat Red Hood way too easily. It was literally sneak up to him, hide underneath him, and then take him out, and then you just rinse and repeat this again. I feel like there was just more left to be desired, and I can expand on so many other things. Like, I feel like Gotham, again, I get that we evacuated the city, but I feel like that was just a cop out. I feel like we should have just kept the citizens in there to make Gotham feel more alive.